royal hello to our castle friends.
Hello, Miss Donna.
Miss
Queen Donna. Hello, Queen Donna.
Princess. I think
My
you should
apologies.
You should know better by now.
I really should. I really should.
But don't forget to say hello to us so we know who's watching. Hello, princess. Hello, prince. Hello, dragons, and all our castle friends.
Wow, it's been a while.
Almost a whole royal week.
Oh, really?
Sometimes it can be long. Royal week.
Oh, I hope we have some friends tuning in.
I sure hope so too. It's so much nicer when our castle friends join us, and then they can tell us all sorts of different, nouns, and verbs, and adjectives, and colors.
I hope we've had some people preparing all week to help us out with our story.
Oh, I'd like to have a
Royal hello
to Princess
Sam
and our brave knight
Ben. You can't reverse life.
It's good to have our friends.
It, as always.
So,
What do we have in our
mini castle?
mini castle? I guess we'll find out together. Should we tell our friends how it goes?
Yeah, wait, need a refresher.
Absolutely. So if the dragon comes out,
We're
we're
gonna
going to
roar.
roar. And if the princess comes out,
Well, of course she does that.
wave. And if our wizard comes out, he waves his magic wand.
Of course.
Who else do we have in here? I'm always as surprised as anyone else. Oh, and of course, our brave knight.
And he's going to draw his sword.
I was going to say brandish, but draw is much better. Great. I like to close my eyes and be as surprised as everybody else.
Okay.
All right.
If you're happy and you know it.
Draw.
If you're a knight and you know to draw your sword. If you're a knight and you know to draw your sword. If you're a knight and you know it and you really want to show. If you're a knight and you know to draw your sword. Yeah, the sword almost hit me. Sword.
My favorite.
If you're a dragon then you know it's give a roar. If you're a dragon then you know it give a roar. Roar. If you're a dragon then you know it and you really want to show. If you're a dragon then you know it give a roar. Roar. You're a princess and you know it give a wave. If you're a princess and you know it give a wave. If you're a princess and you know it and you really want to show. If you're a princess and you know it give a wave.
I would like to see which one of our castle friends is here.
Yes, indeed. I'm gonna try not to knock off my crown.
I might take it if I see it.
I
I do
know.
love my beautiful tiara, but
You know,
the crown, the queen.
I could not find my crown the other day, and you know where I found it?
Uh-oh.
In the princess's chambers.
Gotta go sometime. Someone has to be queen after you. I'm just practicing.
I'll have to talk to
Sir reads a lot. Our brave knight that hangs out in the castle.
I'll have to have him to keep his eye on you. Instead of in the books all the time.
He does love the books.
He does, and in fact, the book he was reading recently was The Very Last Castle. And you know what? If you can't come into the library to get The Very Last Castle, you can always go on to Hoopla and get it as an ebook. So, Princess, aside from trying on my crown, what have you been doing?
I have also been doing some reading.
Oh,
I
graphic
do love
novel?
a fantastic graphic novel. I do. I still enjoy some beautifully colored pictures with my stories. If they're about dragons, even better. This is Dragons beware. Look at the beautiful pictures it has. And it's really not that scary. I don't think.
Looks like a lot of fun. I love it. It's nice and colorful. There is a series that is really quite fun, and this is the Once Upon a Prank.
Ooh,
So,
that sounds funny.
it is very funny. In fact, this particular one is about Prince Carlos Charles Charming and how he has to try to become Prince Charming. You know, there's training involved.
Become Prince Charming?
There really is.
I honestly thought it just happened.
Well, you know, he's been told it's his duty, and you know what? He always laughs because it makes him think of
Duty?
Yes, and it's got some cute little pictures in there all throughout the story. Not the colorful ones in the graphic novels, but certainly ones
They help a little bit with the imagination.
that sure do. And so yes, you can find these in our library. Lots of fun. Nice evening read.
We already have Sam would really like to read the Dragons Beware book. So we'll have to make sure we check it in for him.
Oh, absolutely.
Sam,
Okay.
we'll take care of that for you.
Oh, just don't. You're gonna get it wet in the moat.
Oh, sorry, the moat.
Be careful.
Put it on the grass.
In fact, that
What else
reminds.
sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say that reading in the moat reminds me of a story of the castles.
I was just wondering if we could also tell our castle friends what else they could come to the library and get.
Well,
We have our reading club still going. If you hadn't signed up for that.
yes. I was trying to untangle myself. We have our reading stack. If you're on there, you can log all the stuff that you're reading. It could be something like the Dragons Beware.
And after 6 hours,
Oh,
if
after
you
6
submit
hours,
it,
you
choose
can.
a prize.
Yes, a completion prize. But if you think a completion is not all you want to do and you want to read some more, you can. And then you can enter for our end of summer reading prizes, which is always lots of fun.
Oh, we always have great prizes.
We do.
We do. Is there anything else anyone can sign up for?
Oh my goodness.
We do have our wonderful DIYs.
Yes, we do. Every week there's something new. And yes, I think that's good.
Okay, we'll keep you informed.
Because the other stuff is really.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Behind the
We'd
castle.
love to see you. Behind the castle we go.
We're kind of attached in a weird thing. Did it work? I don't know that it did.
Uh-oh. We're all tangled. Our magic microphones.
Whatever shall we do? Hopefully he won't fall over. Right?
Oh my goodness.
Nothing like live TV.
I love a good swim. I love a good swim. Oh, this boat is made just for me. Oh, a beautiful sunny day.
Oh, out for a stroll.
Oh, Your Highness. You are the only one I try not to scare.
Well, I sure enjoy a good scare every now and then. But,
But I love my life as a moat monster far too much to take that risk.
well, I would never get rid of you. I was out the other day, the drawbridge was down, and I went for a little stroll, and I did see you pop up.
As I said, I do love to scare those who are unaware. It's what I do.
It's nice of you to, keep the riffraff out of the castle.
Must keep my king safe. He tosses the best morsels into the moat for me. By
Yeah.
morsels, I might mean those people he really doesn't like.
Well, actually, I had my son go down there the other day. Have you seen him?
Sure.
Prince Penobscot? We were looking for him. He went to float his boat.
In the moat?
Yes.
I may have seen him. He was hanging out with that frog that's always around, that toad guy. He looks suspicious. Of course, I'm not suspicious. I'm a beautiful moat monster.
Well, of course.
But that toad kind of suspicious looking. You should talk to him.
We'll have to look for our royal frogs for sure. Anyways, I'm just going to make my way back into the castle. I just wanted to thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for all of the hard work that you do.
So,
Ah,
good to
wonderful.
see you, Your Royal Highness. I shall work on my back float for a little while and see if there's some more wares I can scares.
All right. Until next time.
Until next time. Oh, that was fantastic. I do love a good moat monster. He's always funny. Wonder if he's as scary as he thinks he is.
Oh my God. I think he looks kind of friendly.
He does.
Nothing really
Maybe
too
maybe
scary.
that's his plan.
I think we're good.
All right. I hope we have some helpers watching.
Well, you know, we have had helpers along the way. I'm not too sure what we're looking for, but
It's not important for you guys.
in that case, we'll just continue. And we are going to have our Mad Libs. So we are going to advance our screen so we can read it. And apparently we've had some technical difficulties back here. So we can advance our screen. Thank you. Okay, so our little story this week happens to be Under the Sea.
Under the sea.
Which we are going to find out by adding some of your words onto our funny story. So what I do need is I need an adjective. So do you remember what an adjective is?
Is that a word that describes a person, place, or thing?
It sure is. We've had some, and you'll see them on the side there.
We've had some suggestions
We
from
have.
our loyal subjects.
Absolutely.
Well, let's use. Do we have an adjective?
Well, I see one on there. Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Is it toothless?
It is.
Oh, we must use that. We must.
And we also now need a plural noun.
Oh. Does it say pickles?
It does.
Oh, we have to use pickles. That is a great suggestion.
It sure was. And now we need a noun.
Oh.
Sneeze is not a noun, nor is sneeze again. That would be a plural.
So we use one of our little subjects or try one of our envelopes?
Oh, we could try an envelope.
Let's try an envelope. We're looking for a noun?
We are looking for a noun.
A noun. Let's try the royal envelope. Let's see what we get. King! Oh, that's just perfect.
Oh, it sure is. Okay, now we need a plural noun, and I think we have
Okay.
it on the board.
I think we do. So how about birdies? Do you like birdies? Thank you for your suggestions, our royal subjects.
How about a color?
A color. Oh, I don't think I need an envelope for that. I think we could come up with a color. How about orange?
All right. And I now need a plural noun.
All right. If any of you guys are watching, you want to jump in, we're ready for you. A plural noun. Let's see, do we have plural nouns in here?
Well, you could probably take a noun and turn it into a plural noun.
That is this is why you're the queen and I'm the princess. All right, let's see what we have. Scrolls. That is a great suggestion.
Ooh, now here's the hard one. We need a verb.
A verb.
Do you remember what a verb is?
A verb is an action word. So if anyone is watching, they can think of something you can do, some kind of action. Oh, I think we have a suggestion.
Chew.
Chew.
C-H-E-W.
Oh, chew. What's a chair? Yes, chew. That is a great suggestion, royal subject.
Yes. Now we
Princess
need
Tanya
body.
should wear her glasses.
More often. I think body parts are next.
Oh, those are just fun. Do we we have any suggestions on a body part? All right, body part. I might choose something silly. We do have one?
Well, we did have one from last week.
Oh, let's use the one from last week. Fingers it is.
Wow. And now we need another verb.
Another verb. Okay, I'm definitely going into our fun envelopes because I'm kind of excited to see what's in them. It's a surprise for me. Adjective, person, occupation, number, noun.
What? No verb.
Body parts. All right.
You could use sneeze, like Miss Tanya was sneezing earlier.
Yes, it is.
Okay, we need another body part.
All right, body part it is. The fun envelope. Close my eyes so I can be surprised. What do we have?
Brain.
Brain.
And it was multiple.
The most important body part.
And we need an occupation.
An occupation. Let's see.
Do you remember what that is?
An occupation is a job someone might have.
Yeah.
It could be anything. Every job is important. I'm not as important as princess. All right. Queen. What do we have? A farmer. Well, that is a very important job. They grow all the food for us to eat.
One last noun.
One last noun. All right. This is fun. I'm surprised just like you guys. A person, place, or thing. What do you think we'll get? Let's see. We got. Oh, Jester. We love the Jester. He cracks me up.
Well, our story today goes like this. Life under the sea is full of wonderful, is full of wonderful something. Especially
I think it's just full of wonder.
That
Life
could
under the
be
sea is
it.
full of wonder.
I guess I need my glasses. Especially when you're a mermaid and an underwater princess like you.
I could be any kind of princess.
I live on the ocean floor. Toothless castle made of coral pickles.
Oh, that's silly.
My dad is King Benjamin, ruler of the entire king. My friends are fish, dolphins, and underwater birdies. We spend our days exploring orange reefs and searching for sunken scrolls. Sometimes I wonder what it would be like to chew on land.
Like eat dirt.
I know.
I
I've
have
heard-
not wondered that, but
No.
I can see someone thinking about.
I've heard that people have had fingers instead of fins, which I think is true.
I think it's true as well. That was
And
a
that
good call.
they sneeze around from place to place and wear hats on their brain, which is kind of true too.
We do wear hats on our brain. If we sneezed around everywhere, we get everywhere very quickly.
Someday I hope to visit this place so I can meet a handsome farmer and fall in love. That would be a mermaid's jester come true.
A jester come true. That is a fun
Silly
story. I
isn't
love a
it?
good silly story.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
You like silly stories? How about silly songs?
even better. I bet we have a silly song just
Oh,
waiting.
you know. One thing we didn't do. Well,
I was.
that's so she can get over there. This week,
Smart queen.
Sir Kingsalot has put in our.
King's a lot.
King's a lot.
Whoops!
Are you thinking about your husband again?
Well, he's on the front. What did I say? So reads a lot, and you have a little button this week, and it's a castle with a moat around it.
Oh, like the Moat monster. Can they draw the Moat monster in?
Well, they could possibly put the moat monster in, but who knows? Maybe in the activity pages, there could be all kinds of monsters. I don't know if I want to look. They could be
They
scary.
could be. Are they? Oh! I like those kind of monsters.
So you'll have to open up your package to find this week's activities.
And if they don't already have one, they can sign up still, can't they?
They sure can, and they'll have all 7 of them in one bag. Oops. I think I just
One
splashed it
person
in the moat.
moat.
Not always a good thing. for a monster, but you know some of the things that go in that boat?
Yes. Not fit for a queen.
No.
Or a princess.
We're putting on our crowns and we're putting on our red robes. Putting on a crown and we're putting on a red rose. Putting on a crown and we're putting on a red rose. So we can play all day. There's a monster in the moat. Moat, moat. We'll get there in our boat. Boat, boat. We'll see if it can float. Float, float. There's a monster in the moat. Moat, moat. Mommy's taking us to the castle tomorrow. Castle tomorrow. Castle tomorrow. Mommy's taking us to the castle tomorrow. So we can explore all day. There's a monster in the moat. Moat, moat. Gonna get there in our boat. Boat, boat. We'll see if it can float. Float, float. There's a monster in the moat. Moat, moat.
Well, I really hope it floats.
Oh,
monster! Oh, monster!
Or should we go? No, he sings so pretty.
He does. He does a fantastic note monstering job.
He does. He does. I think we should contract him for at least another year.
Another year it is.
Another year it is. I'm not too sure how long
I shall speak to Daddy. I'm sure he's fun.
How long do what monsters hang out? I'm not sure. So anyhow, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Oh.
But you know, I'd like to say goodbye to our castle friends that who we can't see. That sometimes they sign in, and sometimes they're there for a minute, and then sometimes they're
Sometimes they watch later in the evening.
and oh, we have
Yes.
suggestions for next week
Oh,
already.
yay! Hi Sam, hi Ben.
We'd also like to say hello and goodbye to Miriam, and to Eunice and Josie, and to Haley and Ethan,
And Jackson,
yes, and to Benjamin and Sam, of course, and
Eli, and Caleb. We have wonderful friends.
oh, and I also see we've got Yusuf and Jamaica. So it's time to say goodbye, princess. Goodbye, prince. Goodbye,
Night.
and all our castle friends. Happened to our journey.
I'm not sure.
The night scared away.
The knight slayed the dragon, so I had to honor the knight. See you next week.